Hi, my name is Juan Cantelli, and we were just listening to what has become, hands down, my favorite distortion pedal of all time, the Suhr Eclipse. The Eclipse was designed by Kevin Suhr, John Suhr's son, and is a two-channel pedal with identical channels, but each channel has independent EQs, gain, and level controls, as well as a global voice control. The voice control is brilliant. The voice control allows you to shape the high end of the pedal, so it works just as well with amps with bright caps as well as amps without one. I think we've all plugged a distortion pedal into a clean amp or a clean channel of an amp that had a really aggressive bright cap, and it sounds kind of thin and buzzy and sort of like an angry can of bees. I'm a really big fan of sparkly 80s style clean guitar sounds, so in any situation where I've relied on a distortion pedal to get my drive, it's always been a little bit of a compromise. I either have to turn the bright cap off and then I don't get the sparkly clean sound, or I have to deal with a kind of a thinner, buzzier distortion sound, and I don't really love either of those. Well, luckily Kevin Suhr figured a workaround. So the voice control allows you to attenuate high-end frequencies. So using the treble control and the voice control, you can strike a nice balance for something that sounds really natural and just like the pedal plugged into the channel but without the bright cap engaged. Now you get the best of both worlds. If you want that sparkly clean guitar sound and that really big, meaty, distorted sound, you got it. So what we're going to do is we're going to check out some lower gain sounds now, and here's how I'm going to set it up. And this is primarily how I would set it up if I was going to use it in my own rig. Channel 1 is going to be a lower gain sound. I'm going to use some single coils, and I'm going to use a guitar that has a lower output pickup than what I used at the beginning of the track. Channel 2 is going to be kind of a quasi JCM 800 sort of sound. Not tons of gain, but nice and full and kind of fat. Then what we're also going to do is we're going to hear both of those channels hit with a tube screamer before it. In the opening track, because it's a Suhr Eclipse, I was using the Shiba drive and the Koko boost, but not everybody has those pedals. Most people know what a tube screamer does though, so I'm going to do the classic thing, gain off, level all the way up, and I'm going to stack it before the Eclipse. So we'll hear channel 1 on its own, channel 2 on its own, then I'll kick in the overdrive on each of those channels. So with a good clean channel, you've got channel 1, channel 2, channel 1 boosted, channel 2 boosted. Armed with 2 pedals, you've got 5 great sounds. And if you have to put together a small pedal board rig, you're good to go. So before that clip, I made mention of a small pedal board rig, but what if you have a really big pedal board rig? Because pedals are fun, right? So there's also an effects link. So you can use a remote switcher to change the channels or bypass the pedal from a switching unit that's either on your pedal board, or if you have everything rack mounted and have an elaborate switching system, you can do that too. You can also even dedicate which channel the pedal defaults to when it powers up, which again, this is just so well thought out. It's so obvious. I don't know why every pedal doesn't do this, but Kevin Suhr really nailed it. So if you're looking for just a really awesome sounding, really flexible distortion pedal that's 2 channels, completely independent EQs, independent level and gain controls, a global voice control, so that way you can custom tailor the top end to work with amps with bright caps or without bright caps. You can switch the thing remotely. The Suhr Eclipse is just so unbelievably well thought out that I feel like every guitar player should probably have one on their pedal board. If you want to find out more about it, head over to suhr.com, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.